Thank you for covering again, Ms. Clark, but it's pretty simple. He has a new charge of driving while license suspended out of the 41A District Court. Obviously, the case is still pending, Mr. Engat. I know you stepped in today. I'm going to, of course, tread water until then, but do we know at least if there's a court date?
Judge is not even in court on November, so I don't know. I will know, as will be public record, the stop occurred on the 8th of June, so I'm surprised it's not in the system.
Your Honor, Ms. Tracy has a arraignment date of July 13th, so she must have found that.
All right, well, that's your job.
Right.
Yeah. Your job is to figure out when that date is and make phone calls and confirm she's got the 13th. You cannot miss that date.
It's from my court, Your Honor, so it's 7:13 a.m. scheduled for arraignment.
Okay, I didn't find anything, but he did call the court last week just to find out if there was any information.
Just verify. Verify.
It's 241A District Court. That's actually Sterling Piper Shelby. It's the Shelby.
All right, so make sure you make the calls that you need so you do not miss that court date. And then I'm sure, Mr. Engat, you're available and I've talked to him already about the correct approach there.
Judge, what I told him is that certainly in a Zoom situation, I will be there for him. I don't know yet, but now that we know that there's a different court to be looking at, we'll figure it out.
I still think it's probably best if this court date is the 13th. That just was set. Normally I would do a violation every single week, but we might as well set this one for the 14th. So that we set it after that court date.
Yes.
Because I'm not going to take a plea on any of this until we get that resolved. All right. Now, I'm hopeful, no matter what here, that we end up being able to turn this into a learning experience. Like, for example, when the court authorizes you to have a license, you don't sit on that and wait and wait and wait and wait. You act on it as soon as possible, so you're never in this position again. All right. Another good piece of advice is it's just best to notify as quickly as possible in as straight and direct as possible way. These are all opportunities to continue to grow. So am I frustrated about this? I am. All right, will there potentially be a sanction? Sure. All right, one we can manage, right? But I don't want you to focus on dread or what's going to happen when I want you to focus on what can I learn from this moment? When I'm given opportunities, act on it. When I saw the charge, I thought, the first question that I asked to Mr. Tracy was, didn't I authorize this license? Months ago. Months ago. You do not have to be in this position. So then do something about it, then learn like, hey, okay, now it's another reminder, and we'll say Ms. Heitman is stuck up for you too and saying that you are aware that procrastination and putting things to the side is an issue, and so at least the awareness is the first key part about it, owning it. But we clearly have still a lot of work to do when it comes to that, Ms. Heitman. I trust that you still see an opportunity, of course.
Absolutely, right. And there has been progress and growth. This will be a big lesson, and hopefully, sometimes through real bad situations, you learn even harder with sticks or something like that. But other areas he has worked on his procrastination, has made gains. So it's not all. This isn't the whole Evan. This is highlights that you got to take care of things as they come up.
I'm so glad Ms. Heitman's on the team as well. You have to understand, like in our team meeting, I get this information, as you can imagine, not happy. All right, but perspective comes in from Ms. Heitman, like, hey, just remember, and I always try to do this. And so I appreciate the reminder. Let's look big picture here. This is something we have to deal with. Mr. Engat is going to be a great asset for you, so please utilize his talents on this. But there's a real chance for lessons to be learned that will only make Mr. Kraft stronger. So you need to understand what kind of ally you have in this item here. So Okay, but as far as his testing, meetings, all of that kind of stuff, he's on track?
Your Honor, he is. It appears that he did miss a test on the 11th and then tested on the 12th, which was negative. Yes.
Okay, so control what you can control. I would say start this process now looking into your restricted license, okay? I guess my frustration on that is, Mr. Kraft, like, you've worked really hard. Like, I put you to the test and we've had ups and downs here. You earned that license. So I wanted us to get to the point where you deny yourself through lack of, initiative, that which you deserve. So I think maybe that's one of the motivating things that we have to use that as a motivation instead of looking at it as I've got to do this thing because somebody told me. I got to do this thing because I deserve that, and I'm not going to wait. Maybe if we could shift the narrative a little bit. This is coming from somebody who struggles with procrastination. All right, Monica will tell you. All right, she's the first one to say, like, my judge is easily distracted, you know. But at least we know it. The last thing we want to do is deny ourselves something that we've earned. So while Mr. Angot's working with you, while you are making sure you're meeting your obligations with that court, you still do what you're supposed to do here with your recovery and start having the conversations, not tomorrow, not next week, now, about getting that interlock in your car. All right? All right. So everything else work-wise, are you doing okay?
For the most part, yeah, honestly. Yeah, everything's been going well with work. Still staying busy. Say last don't work as much as I usually do. But since then, I just have to.
What's your plans for the? What are your plans for court?
As of right now, I don't really have any plans.
Okay.
My birthday's on the 6th, so I don't really thought.
See, look at that, just like mixed emotions here. He's in violation status, but he has a birthday. You know, it's like
Yeah.
put me in these spots. All right.
I just haven't been like a celebration of birthday. That's
Okay, but this birthday is different. This is a sober birthday.
yeah.
This is an important birthday. This is like, you don't have to have cakes and balloons and all that kind of stuff, but you need to mark these moments. Like, birthdays are helpful, even if you're not a big birthday person. They're helpful because they give us sort of fence posts. You know, like where am I at right now? You know, and so this will be what birthday for you?
And Caldwell?
Yeah.
28.
28. Okay. So compare where you're at 28 to where you're at 25. You know, and I mean, especially with being able to feel good about yourself.
I agree.
Okay. So that's what you don't have to use birthdays as like a way to, you know, get gifts, but use it as a double check. Like, hey, am I on the right path? Am I making progress? Am I doing the things that I wanted to be doing? So even with this new charge, I would still say clearly better.
I agree.
All right, so Mr. Racy, I'll see you back here on the 14th, and let's make sure he's going to connect with you about getting things going with his interlock. All right, see you back on the 14th.
See you.